This is Michael, and this is the microphone. First and foremost, I want to tell you I appreciate you taking time out your day to listen to what I have to say. My Instagram is ManorMike503. That's MANORMIKE 503. The Facebook is Michael Jacory. That's Michael JAKHOURY. Once again, appreciate you for taking time out your day to listen to what I have to say. I hope you enjoy the content, but most importantly, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. With the most important thing being subscribe, and I definitely want your feedback. With that being said, have a great day, be blessed, and enjoy the show. So with all this information coming out about LeBron, so-called emailing the NBA to manufacture votes for him, the different coaches that have been fired under his watch. I don't know if he got them fired or not, but I just know LeBron has had a lot of coaches. It got me thinking about his legacy, and it also got me thinking about Kevin Durant's legacy. Now, I'm somebody who my very first memory of basketball was before YouTube, before computers. I mean, computers may have been invented back then, but I didn't have access to a computer. The first memory that I have of basketball is the reverse layup that Michael Jordan did against the Lakers. Now, I don't know if I was watching the game, but I know that was played over and over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? And I know today a lot of basketball players do that. It's not even about the layup. It's just about Jordan. You know, so this was 1991. So ever since I seen that, I've been following basketball. I was able to recognize what basketball was, and I knew that one particular guy could do it better than anybody else. Now, I was born in 86, so I was only 5 years old at the time. Thinking about the legacy of Kevin Durant and LeBron James. I'm gonna start off with Kevin Durant because his legacy is the most difficult for me to talk about, simply based off the fact that you went to college at University of Texas. You played basketball at a school that I wanted to attend. Never got a chance to play sports. I don't want to get into that. You went to UT. And then if I was given the chance to play sports, the way you had the MVP ceremony for your mama, I feel that, man. Like, I feel that. You couldn't get over the hump at OKC. It's nothing wrong with that, because some of my favorite basketball players of all time don't have a ring. Reggie Miller. I was a Patrick Ewing fan. I was a Rick Smith fan. I was a Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf fan. Definitely a Charles Barkley fan. Sean Kemp fan. So, I don't care what anybody says. Even on the level of basketball that I played in, you play at the park. You playing 4-on-4. You keep losing to a team. Somebody from that team, it's their curfew, they have to go home. I don't want to be on the team that beat me. Like, I want to be able to construct a team that can beat you guys. If nothing alone, for my confidence to let me know that I can beat you. For you to go to Golden State a year after they beat you and you were up 3-1 against them. Forever a stain. Forever a stain. I'm sorry, I don't care how you put it, forever a stain, and I'm a big Kevin Durant fan. I also, one of my favorite basketball teams of all time, even though they gave the Rockets hell, was the Seattle Supersonics. So I only stayed a fan of their franchise because their main player was from Texas. So anything based in Oklahoma, I have no love for. But I gave the Oklahoma City Thunder a pass because I knew the best player that they had went to the University of Texas. You go to Golden State, a team that had already established themselves. And people can say, oh, they wouldn't have won these championship rings if Durant didn't come. They had already won championship rings. So you can't say that. You go there, you win, you get rings. Just a move that any real basketball fan, is hard for us to respect that now. A lot of people that don't respect the move that you made have never and will never reach the heights that you've reached in your career. So we're just giving our opinion from afar, you know. And without fans, there is really no focus on the game. So this is an opinion from the masses. LeBron James, you don't do the same thing, but you conjure up a team with Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and yourself, and you eventually get your rings there. You had to move around. And I'm going to spend most of this time talking about LeBron because the recent reports of him sending people at Kendrick Perkins for Kendrick giving his opinion about LeBron should be the coach of the team, and LeBron has got multiple people fired, and LeBron wants to control the narrative of his career that's weak. It's a lot of people that are really frustrated with LeBron James because it's almost like you want people to think of you the way you think of you. It's almost like you don't want people to have an opinion of you. First off, it's no disrespect in saying you will never be Michael Jordan. You know how many people have played the game of basketball and they're not Michael Jordan? What was your number when you first came into the NBA? 23. Like, let's be real. You can't get upset that people have opinions. You can't get upset that people are getting kind of like tired of your antics, tired of you, like I said, trying to control the narrative, trying to sway people's opinions about you. Even Jokic made a jab at you. Jokic was like, I wouldn't play for the Olympic team. I would give the younger guys a chance to win. And I'm paraphrasing it. And once I'm no longer at the height of my game, I'll leave. Some people interpret that as a slug towards LeBron James. LeBron, why are you on the Olympic team? Is it that you're trying to rack up so many accolades and so many awards so when it's all said and done, some idiot out there will try to have a legitimate argument and say that you're better than Jordan? Like, you're playing against essentially a ghost and you will never catch that ghost. I just feel like, unfortunately, the legacy of LeBron and Kevin Durant is somewhat tarnished. And any NBA fan will say that. Now, you have diehard fans that don't care, that, maybe lack morals. You know what I'm saying? But when you have to switch teams to win a ring, and more so Durant because the Golden State Warriors were already a powerhouse in the NBA. I don't think the Miami Heat made the playoffs the year before LeBron and Bosh came. So that's a little bit different. But it's still the same. You teamed up with D Wade. There is somewhat of a stain on both of these guys' career. Even though they're great players. Two of the greatest basketball players that I've ever seen play in the NBA. Tracy McGrady is another great basketball player that didn't get it. Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson. It's nothing wrong with trying your best. Hey, shut up, man. You see me recording? Trying your best and just coming up short. But knowing that you gave it your all, knowing that you gave 100% on the court, and knowing that you didn't have to go somewhere and team up with somebody to win a ring is special. Now, I know in the twilight of their careers, T-Mac went to the Rockets and Iverson went to the Nuggets, and then eventually went to the Pistons. Um, but that's a little bit more respectable. Both of these guys left their teams in the prime of their career. So, a person like myself, when I look back on the career of LeBron James and Kevin Durant, I'm not going to give them an asterisk, but it's a stain. It's a stain that you didn't stay where you at and try and complete the task. There's nothing wrong with pulling a Karl Malone and a Gary Payton at the end of your career trying to get a ring. I mean, I don't even know if it'll get respected then, but in the prime of your career, it's like you guys gave up on yourselves. I'm giving my opinion from somebody who watches the game, never played basketball on any level, never put a jersey on, but I'm just saying.